coming at you.
Live from Florida. What's up, guys? I'm John.
And Dan.
And we're at TopicTV. And on today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be showing you guys how to make a YouTube channel for cheap. That's for cheap. For, how do you say that? Grammatically correct? How do you say that?
For those cheapos that don't want to waste a lot of money.
Yeah.
No.
So,
that's not grammatically.
it's not politically. As we get into this video, we're gonna give you guys all of the tips on how we do our channel, how we try to keep the quality as good as we can on a budget, and how you guys can do it as well. So let's get right into this. You almost fell?
I almost fell. Sweet.
So yeah, guys, as we said, we're gonna be bringing you guys our tips on how we do our YouTube channel. So first of all, to start a YouTube channel, you're gonna need a name. You can start off with your own name. You can, you know, if you want to do a vlogging channel, you can start off with your own name or an anime that you like or whatever.
Okay, but try not to make it oh, Naruto 165. No.
Yeah.
Try and be creative with it. It literally took us a week to try and figure out our name. First it was A to C topics, A to Z topics. What else do we have?
A bunch of things, guys. So yeah, think about a name, and then second of all, after you have what you think you want to do, experiment, guys. Because honestly, you guys, sadly enough, there's not going to be a big viewership, I guess you could say, right? Viewership.
Not in the beginning.
Yeah, you're not going to have a very big viewership. Like, we don't have a current very big viewership, but just to the people out there who want to get a starting YouTuber's point of view, this is why we're doing this. So you can do whatever type of video you want. You can start off with vlogs. What are you doing?
I was fixing my shirt.
Oh, you can start off with vlogs, gaming commentaries, anything. What's it called? Unboxings, reviews. Yeah, anything. It's very, very easy to come up with a topic like this. So right now, as you guys can see, we're kind of doing the same thing. We're kind of experimenting on multiple different things. As
we
you
got
guys
Pokemon cards,
Pokemon
we got
cards.
games,
We got video games.
We got movies, and talk. Like, we got a lot of things.
Talk?
Trying to make fun of my ex.
He meant to say tech. We have tech, and as well soon we're actually going to be starting off with a little hint. We're going to be starting off with vlogs as well, correct? Hint, wink, wink. So yeah, and after you have an idea, now it's time to record. So yeah, guys, once you guys have a name, an idea, it's time to videotape it, correct? So for us, what we do for live streaming, very simple, very, very simple. We have the PlayStation 4, and on the PlayStation 4, it has a live broadcasting system, I guess you could call it, where you could stream to Twitch, to YouTube, and then to this other thing, I forgot what it's called, but basically you can get any game you want and you can start live streaming it. We live stream to YouTube because immediately YouTube will upload it. After you're done, it'll upload it as a video, and from there it'll render it in whatever quality you had it at, so like 1080p, 720p. Ours records at 720p, and then after you do that as well, if you want, if you don't have the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox that'll live stream, you can use the recording software like an Elgato that are relatively cheap now, the old one I believe.
Also, with the live streaming from the PS4, just remember that it's always going to be just from that one person's perspective. So if Prime is using it, if John here is using the live stream from his PS4, you guys will not see my point of view. So just remember that.
Yeah, so remember that, and if you guys have the PlayStation camera, you guys can add a face to it and just do a bunch of stuff. And as well, if you guys saw the other week's video where I did a sniping montage, all I did was I pressed the share button to record the videos. Whenever I got into a lobby, I recorded, and then from the PlayStation itself with Share Factory, I edited it, uploaded it to my YouTube channel. All I did was privatize the video so you guys couldn't see it when I uploaded it, and then I'll download it, edit it on my software, and then re-upload it. It's a little bit of a process, but honestly, if you start doing it, it's really easy, and
in the end, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's really good.
And cheap, as we were going to say.
And cheap, yeah, it is. It is. So in addition to video games, you can also do vlogs, correct? Vlogs, unboxings, and the biggest thing, the biggest thing with YouTubers and people who want to start a YouTube channel but don't quite have the camera to do it is such a simple thing, because honestly, probably all of you guys out there, except for you know who you are, you probably don't have a smartphone.
Shame yourself. Shame on you.
And if you don't have a smartphone, I guess that's okay, don't worry, you guys can always just buy another camera. But for those of you who do have a smartphone, you can use that to record. And the leaves are really rustling, if you guys can hear that. I don't know why the leaves are rustling so much behind.
There's a wild Pokemon over there.
There's wild Pokemon right behind the camera, rustling the leaves a lot.
I'll take care of them.
So for you who do have smartphones, you guys can record on those, because usually now smartphones record in 1080p, which is amazing. Currently we're using the Galaxy S5 to record. The S5, not even the S6 or the S7. We're talking about a 2-generation old phone. And it can record in 4K, and it can even record in 1080p, which is what you guys are watching it now, or maybe 720 if you guys are watching it in that. And that'll record great quality for you. It has its autofocus, it has its white balance, everything like that. And maybe right now the back is a bit brighter than us.
But it looks beautiful.
But at the end of the day, it's a really cheap and free, after you bought the phone of course, free, convenient way to record.
If you're also looking for just a regular camera because you don't feel like, oh, your phone is not that good, or I can't afford a brand new phone right now to start capturing. I mean, there's places that'll sell you really nice cameras for affordable prices.
For cheap. Very, very cheap. If you guys know what type of camera you want, look it up on Amazon, look it up on eBay, and even the app OfferUp. By the way, we are not sponsored. We're not sponsored by anything. But look it up on the app OfferUp. Sometimes people in your area are selling the things, and you could buy it for a very cheap price. And a very good camera that's out there is the Sony PowerShot ELPH 110.
110.
Yeah. It's a really good camera. We're gonna upgrade to it soon, hopefully.
We're gonna be probably using it for unboxings when we're sitting down, or something up close and personal and everything, like the other time where we gave our shout outs or something like that.
Yeah.
Just so we can get better picture, so it'll record better. We just gotta get a couple things for it, but it's coming up.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's very, very easy. Recording, cheap right there. You guys already know how. For video games and for vlogs, unboxings, or whatever it is else you want to do with a camera. And then after that, after you have your name, what you want to do, your camera, and your recordings, now you have to edit it. And
I was gonna have to find a buddy.
No, well, I mean, you could do it by yourself, or you could find a friend.
If you don't get friends, get friends.
If you don't have, did you take that English class I told you that? So yeah, guys, after you have all that stuff, you're gonna need to edit it. And YouTube has its own editing software, which if you want to use it, you can. It's free, it's for everybody, it's out in the public. If you have iMovie, Apple will do that. Windows Movie Maker, I wouldn't really suggest Windows Movie Maker, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't really suggest. But Lightworks, they have a free system out there, a free what's it called? Software for everybody to use. Lightworks, I used it before. It's really good. It's actually what was used to create the movie Pulp Fiction and multiple other movies. And it's a free software out there for everybody. And then there's what we used. It's a $30 software.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forget the name.
It's Sony 13 Movie Studio, and it's really good. It lets you render your videos out in 1080p. It only costs us $30. There's multiple renditions of it, and there's also free trials on Amazon. If you guys have Amazon, they give you free trials.
So you can test it out before you buy it. But just know that when you buy it, you have it forever. So it's really good. It's really good to just like buy it once and then never have to buy it again.
Yeah.
Unless you're planning on breaking your computer.
Yeah. So there, now you have your name, your idea, your recordings, your editing. But once you upload it, you need a thumbnail, right?
I feel
And
like we're writing an essay.
Prepare to be written! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Yeah! Yeah! Can some of these? Can some of these? Almost there and... done. Now let's see how it looks so far. The... break time!
But it's like people,
Body paragraph.
you guys out there who want to know this type of stuff, it's really easy for you guys. We're laying it out for you step by step. And now that you want to do your thumbnails, sure, you can use the YouTube suggested pictures that'll let you pick a pic from inside the video and then add it as your thumbnail. But if you're starting up YouTube, you probably don't want to do that because the audience that's watching you doesn't know you enough to find that interesting, to be honest. So a very cheap way how to make thumbnails is with Adobe Photoshop. I use Adobe Photoshop for all of the stuff, and I pay $10 a month for Adobe Photoshop for the cloud. It gives you Lightworks, Photoshop, and I believe like 3 other softwares out there for only $10 a month, which at the end of the day is not a big deal.
So yeah, guys, that's been all the steps. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe us if this helped you. If it didn't, still like, share, subscribe us, please. If you have anything also that you want us to know, like that can help us out in this YouTube channel, just let us know and we'll get back to you and we'll thank you or something.
Yeah, guys, so that's been it. Don't forget, guys, we have all of our links to all of our social media down below: our Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, of course the YouTube channel. You guys have it right here.
Don't get lost now.
Yeah, don't get lost. So yeah, guys, that's been all. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to watch our last video, and
it's been Dan.
and John.
And it's TopicTV.
Coming at you!
Yeah!
No, okay.